Hi guys, in my previous video I will explain about the syllabus and what all the resources will be referred for the public administration optional. So this public administration optional is one of the optional in UPSC civil service examination. So this is my first class in paper 1 administrative theory. So our first unit in paper 1 administrative theory is introduction. Introduction about the public administration and Wilson vision on public administration. This introduction part is segregated into this section. The first part is regarding with meaning, scope and significance of public administration. What is meant by public administration? What are the scope of public administration and importance of public administration? And the second part is regarding with the Wilson vision of public administration. So Woodrow Wilson is considered to be the father of the public administration. From his point of view, the public administration is referred. The third path is evolution of discipline and its present status. So when the public administration is considered to be the discipline, afterwards from that year to present status. Now, what is the status of public administration in India as well as in world? And the fourth part is new public administration concept and public choice approach. These two will be considered to be one of the section. Then challenges of liberalization, privatization and globalization. So LPG. It was introduced in the year of 1919. How it will impact the public administration. So what are the changes, challenges will be faced because of this private liberalization, privatization and globalization in public administration. And another one is good governance. What is mean concept of good governance and its application? How the good governance is applicable in day-to-day life of the administration. And the final topic is new public management. There is a difference between both the new public administration as well as new public management. If we consider the new public management means it is related with theory point of view. New public administration is it is related with practical concept. So these are all the topics are going to covered in the unit 1, that is introduction unit. So in this paper, the paper 1 is based on administrative theory, right? So here you want to use most of the public administrative thinkers and their views. If you are going to write an answer in the public administration, you need to explain about the concept of that question and you need to mention few of the administrative thinkers like Woodrow Wilson, Karl Marx, Max Weber, Mary Parker Fowler and their view on that topic. So this is the introduction about public administration. What is meant by public administration? The public administration is an independent subject of social science as, and it has recent origin. If we consider the political science with the public administration means the political science has evolved few years before the public administration. The public administration is considered to be the discipline after the political science. So it has the recent origin. Traditionally, the public administration was considered as a part of political science. But in modern age, the nature of the state underwent changes and it became from police state of social service state. As a consequence, the public administration is irrespective of the nature of political system. It has dominant factor of the life. If you want to do the good administration, you need to know about the public administration. The modern political system is essentially a bureaucratic and characterized by the rules of official. Hence, modern democracy has been described as executive democracy or democracy. Bureaucratic democracy. The administration branch, described as civil service or bureaucracy, is the most significant component of governmental machinery of the state. So, usually, the public administration means to take care of or look after the people. We are going to serve for the public. What is the meaning of public administration? Administer is an English word which originated from the Latin word ad and ministry. It means to serve or to manage administration, management of affair or public or private. So administer means ad and minister. It came from the Latin word. It means to serve or to manage the administration, either in public or in private. The word administration has been derived from the Latin word administrare, which means to serve. In simple meaning, the management of our affair or to looking after the people. So this administration means, in simple word, it is known as to look after the people. Administration can be defined as the activities of groups of cooperating to accomplish common goal. This is a process of management which is practiced by all kind of organizations from the household to the most complex system of the government. How will you manage the things from household to big organization? In everywhere we are doing the certain management. Then only we can able to do the work. Either it will be household or either it will be a MNC. Every in everywhere you there will be a management or there will be a administration. According to the LD White, he is one of the administrative thinker. According to him, the administration was a process of common to all group effort. Either it will be public or private, civil or military, large scale or small scale. So according to the LD White, the administration is it is a process for all the group. It may be public or private, it may be a large industry or small industry. For everywhere, the administrative process is the same. And some of few of the definition will be given by the few thinkers. So administration, the concept of administration is defined by various writers in this following way. So LD Ian Gladden is for him the administration is defined with administration is a long and this slightly pompous word, but it has humble meaning. For it means to care for, look after people, to manage affairs. Is determined action taken in pursuit of a conscious purpose. So this definition was given by Ian Gladden. Then Felix A. Negro. The administration is the organization and use of men and material to accomplish a purpose. According to Felix A. Negro, the administration is the organization and it is use of men and material. Herbert A. Simon, in its broadest sense, from his point of view, he is defined this administration is activities of groups cooperating and to accomplish its common goal of the organization. So for him, the administration is activities of group activity to achieve a common goal of the organization. Here I will mention a few of the administration definition will be given by few of the administrative thinker. The question is asked from administrative point of view. You need to mention this kind of definition from the thinker. And these are all the definition given by the administrative thinker for public administration. Previously, we will see about the definition for administration, but here you are going to study about the definition of public administration. Again, L.D. White is considered the public administration consists of all those operations having for their purpose the fulfillment or enforcement of public policy as declared by competent authority. This definition was given by L.D. White and the J.M. Fibner. The public administration consists of getting the work of government done by coordination the efforts of people so that they can work together to accomplish the set task. According to him, the public administration is the combined work of the government for the people to accomplish their task. And Woodrow Wilson, public, according to Woodrow Wilson, he is also considered to be the father of public administration. Detailed and systematic application of law. Every particular application of law is an act of administration. The public administration is administration related with the operation of government, whether central or local. And here, according to Herbert Simon, the public administration is a mean in common usage. The activities of the executive branch of the national, state, and local government. For him, the public administration is the common usage and it is the activities of all the national, state, and the local government. Luther Gulick, he defined the public administration is a part of the science of administration. According to him, the public administration is considered with the part of science of administration, which has to do with the government. It concerned itself primarily with the executive branch where the work of the government is done. Though there are obviously problems also in connection with the legislature and the judicial branch. And Dwayne Waldo, the public administration is art and science of management. So he is comparing the public administration with the art and science of management as applied to the affair of state. So here I will mention the six scientific thinker of public administration. They will given the definition of public administration. In for exam, you need to memorize either two or three administrative thinker definition for PubMed. So there have been a number of school of thought to define a public administration. So before we will just study about the definition for public administration and that definition will be defined by some of the administrative thinker. Here we are going to see about there are so many number of school that's going to define a public administration. The first school is narrow and broad view school and political school of thought, legalistic view, public view, process view, subject matter view, and the market view. These are all the number of school of thought which is going to define the public administration. First one is integral view. What is meant by integral view? Here, the integral view is referred with the if the administration work is done by the executive officer. So, L.D. White and Woodrow Wilson, Marshall A. Demark are some of the main supporter of this integral view. If the public administration executed is implemented by the executive, then this view is called as integral view and managical view. In managical view, the public administration refer only to the managical activity of the administration. This means the administration constitutes the only work of only those people who are performing the managical function. Activities of clerical, manual, also technical department are excluded here. So in integral, this clerical, manual and technical department are included, but in managical, the only role is only included and remaining all the lower and the technical departments are excluded in this managical view of public administration. The supporter of this managical view is Luther Gulick, Henry Fayol and Herbert Simon. These three thinkers will support the managical view of public administration. In integral view, all the departments will be included to do the administration, but in managerial view only the manager role will be taken and the remaining members will be excluded. And next one is scope of public administration. The scope of public administration flows from the meaning of public administration. For if the meaning of public administration is not well defined means, so the scope of public administration is also not well defined. For there will be a mm, there will be a no clear cut definition or meaning for the public administration. There are so many thinkers given their own views on public administration, so it is not clearly defined in any any by any thinker. So from today, for everyone, every thinker defined public administration from their perspective. The meaning of public administration is not well defined means then the scope of public administration is also not well defined. According to the Dwayne Waldo, the scope of public administration is government in action. So government is going to do their work. So that is called the scope of public administration from according to the Dwayne Walden perspective. Once the government is action is well established, the scope of public administration is also well established. The government is action is going to change because our world is changing. If we consider from ancient to model, in ancient we didn't have any transport facility. Afterwards, there will be a transport bus facility. Now we are in digital India. So our world is changing means the public administration also changing and ever evolving. It means the scope of public administration and meaning of public administration is also going to changing and ever evolving according to that recent development and technologies. Then scholars defining the scope of public administration. Here few scholars are defining the scope of public administration. According I will mention the few scholars like Willingby, McQueen, John Pfiffner and Walker Hart. According to the Willingby, the scope of public administration include major aspect of organization, overhead administration, organization, material and supply, personal management and finance. These are all the keywords going to do the scope of public administration from according to the Willingby perspective. And according to the MCQ, McQueen, the public administration should include 3M. The 3M means men, material, and machine. The scope of public administration, according to this thinker, is, the, is mentioned with this 3M. So, men, material, and machine. John Pfiffner divided the scope of public administration into major classes. One is principal and the peer class. The principle of public in the principal class it include organization, material and supply, personal management and finance will be given in the principal class, and the sphere of administration class it deals with the various level of organization like central, state, local, regional and public corporation. So these are all these two classification will be made by John. In next video, I will explain about the views of scope of public administration. Thank you guys.